One tribe, together we vibe.
Good energy.
High vibration.
Great conversations.
Is what we provide.
Oh, that talk.
It's a Good Folk Podcast, man. It's your boy, Baller Boy Trey, man, along with the boss Pretty, my girl JT, my boy Tez in the cut.
Sir.
If you ain't tuned in now, man, this gonna be a great episode. The last closing of 2024, man.
We made it.
We made it to the ending, so we got a lot to talk about, the accomplishments and all the battles that we fought to get to this point, and we still standing. So I just want to ask everybody, just diving straight into it, what's the valuable thing y'all learned this year?
Love yourself.
100%.
Love yourself, and then also do what is good for yourself.
Yes.
Not what people tell you is good for you or what you see on the internet, because that's what is going on now. Like people are going based off of what they see and what they think they should be doing.
Love yourself.
Do what you want to do for yourself. What makes you happy?
What makes you happy?
What about you, Pretty?
I would say definitely what Joy said. But also stop being so forgiving. I ain't saying, hold a grudge. It's okay to forgive, but at some point when a person show you who they are, make them stand on it. Stop trying to overlook what a person show you. The proof is in the pudding, and God present everything for a reason. So do not constantly keep overlooking it, giving a person chance after chance after chance, because you're only hurting yourself.
Right.
Facts.
Believe what you see.
Facts.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mine is just don't trust nobody, because everybody don't have the right intentions for you.
Facts.
So
I can agree with that. Mine is
I can definitely agree with that.
to value the most smallest things that a person can offer, because you never know what it took for them to even put themselves in that position to give you that.
Yep.
Right.
You feel me? So just value everything. I don't care how small it is, because it means something to somebody. And you don't know what that person went through to do that.
Facts.
So yeah.
I think small things count the most anyways.
It do. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people will overlook that because it's small.
But that's
a simple
social media.
hello, a simple hey, how you doing will change a person's life. And I know that for a fact, like people you don't understand what people are going through in their personal lives.
Facts.
And a simple hey, how you doing, or good morning could definitely make them feel better about themselves.
For sure.
Most definitely.
How this year has been for you all, just from the start to the middle to where we are now, as if like we still standing above everything we done been through this year. Like going through them trials along this journey in this chapter 2024, what can we say at the end of the day?
Starting with me, I would say this year, you're gonna have trials and tribulations, but this year was a very blessed year for me. I learned to re-love myself, because I could say coming into 2024, I didn't love myself the way that I do now. Also spiritually, it has brought me a lot closer to God. I read my daily bread more. I read my Bible more. I pray more. And I learned, I've been new, but this year is my year of putting it in action in reference to keeping God first in everything that I do. And I can also say in previous years, I was used to doing things my way, the way that I wanted to do it, what I felt like was best for me. This year has taught me to allow God to lead me if I want to be successful, if I want to shine bright, if I don't want to keep running into as many problems, because problems going to still happen, but it lessens the things that you endure when you let God lead you.
Yeah.
For sure.
I learned that.
Yeah, that was deep.
Yeah, that right there hit me hard. That right there hit me hard. I mean, me, I learned, this year, for me, I learned how to allow myself to be uncomfortable, to embrace what I truly want to go after. Because a lot of things that I do aim for, I become a little tense because of my comfort in it. So I'm learning how to be more uncomfortable to embrace that, to be able to move forward.
The best way to elevate is being uncomfortable, because when you're comfortable, you get content and get complacent. So you tend to be at a standstill.
100%. Like, it will have you stagnant.
Yeah.
So when you and Tess attended church with Pretty, and I attended church with Pretty, because
when we attended church with Pretty.
we attended because
I'm gonna push it.
How did you guys feel after leaving?
Honestly, it was like, I had been to church in a while since then, but it felt good being in the house of the Lord. Yeah. It's always a good place to be at all times, despite where you at. If you in the house of God, like it's always a welcoming place. You know what I'm saying?
Feel more connected.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Get back to your roots.
Yeah, and it really puts you in a place where, like, you may have got away from. It bring you back, like, almost back home. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how sometimes, like, we get so deterred because we go on our own journey and we forget what God even started us at.
Our purpose.
It's like,
a lot of times we forget our purpose.
It reminded me, I gotta get back right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Life be life.
Right.
It'll distract you.
Definitely.
Yeah. Right. It'll distract you. So, can't let it distract you.
Yeah,
your turn. Back on Trey question.
What?
In reference to this year. Like, what's something that not you learned, but how was this year for you?
How was this year? I think that's a question for everybody. How was this year for y'all? But, like, for me, I think I learned a lot about myself. I think I learned a lot about myself on what I will and will not tolerate, how I want to actually see myself in the future, how I want to present myself. I learned a lot about my character and how I want to be. So I think for me, I've learned a lot about myself.
Yeah.
And to love myself.
I ain't gonna lie. Yes. I agree with all three of y'all. On my mom.
Yeah.
I was gonna say pretty much the same stuff. On my mom.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, like, as you go through life and as we grow, like I told you before we done this episode, bro, like,
doesn't it feel like it just was the first of the year, though?
Man,
because this year went by so fast.
Yeah.
But it's like when you get to the end and then you recap, like, the beginning where it started, and then you look at, like, man, we went through a lot of shit in these 12 months for it to go so fast. Mm-hmm. But to be still standing is, like, the most beneficial part of it, because we got through another one.
What do you mean by still standing? Or you mean
still standing? No,
because that's a big part too. Because
that's the biggest blessing.
To be alive is everything right now.
Right,
for sure.
Y'all not know what's going on in the world, and we are sitting here doing a podcast.
No, that's deep.
Yeah,
I just feel like amen to that.
Amen.
Yeah. Amen to that, because
hallelujah.
And when you say still standing, I state that still being alive, because at the end of the day, and still being afloat, we never know what people financial
still being able
are.
to strive and still have that motivation. You feel me? Still fighting with that hunger.
Still going.
You know, a lot of people gave up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that, like, this wasn't a good year for a lot of people. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, for us to still be standing and we still striving and pushing, like, that's big, because we still on our feet. We still standing, you know. So we want to give courage in these holidays that's coming up with Christmas and the New Year. Like, it ain't over yet.
Right.
It's just another chapter.
Right.
You know, it ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
I want to say this too, because you said still standing, and I say still breathing. RIP. And I want to send blessings out to the students and the teacher that was killed at the shootout that they had yesterday. I believe it was a mass shooting at the Christian school.
Where was that?
In Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, we had a few school shootings this year.
Yeah. And this is a rough year for a lot of people, whether you know it or not. It is. And it's a rough season. Holidays are always a rough season when you lose somebody.
For sure. Hey,
real.
about that, it was a 16-year-old girl from Montgomery that was missing. I think they found her now.
Oh yeah, they found.
What happened?
Yeah,
They found.
she had went missing.
She was a runaway.
Oh, she ran away.
Yeah, she was a
Yeah.
runaway.
But she was
They
found safe,
her.
right?
Yeah, she was found safe.
That's
though.
good.
That's good.
Yeah, I just had read up on that like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember like, damn, she had went missing, but then I just got an update, an article
Yeah,
on
they
the update saying they had found her.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a lot going. It's still a lot going on.
This is off topic. I'm definitely gonna get back to the holidays, but while y'all talking about people that we lost, I do want to send condolences to the Mahogany family.
Oh, for sure.
I did see on the news, which was the girl with the 8 people that
Yeah,
pretty
I
much
remember
like
that
torture
situation.
or whatever. But
Super
they
sad.
are charging all 8 of them with capital murder. And they are
Yes.
charging all them, they're trying to face them with the death penalty, which I do feel like everybody in that situation definitely
They
deserve.
deserve that.
So I'm glad that her family, people that loves her, people that was close to her, is getting justice throughout that situation. And while we was talking about losses, I just wanted to elaborate on that.
Yes. Are y'all familiar with that
Yeah,
story?
that was this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was this year.
This year.
I know this year it feels long and short at the
Yeah.
same time because it's so much stuff.
And
But-
then one of the girls worked at our job.
Yes, you remember they was at Amazon. You remember?
Yeah.
They I was coming into work late because I'm late. I'm always late. So I was coming into work but and also one of the dudes lived at my apartment. So
Oh yeah, I remember you called me and you
'cause
said like the situation.
my apartment, my homegirl who lived upstairs, she was like, "Girl, it's all them policemen outside." I was like,
They
"Well, I'm
was not
still going
playing.
to Chick-fil-A, baby."
Just
She trying to go
But
get
Joy
something.
gets on my
to eat. It's a man here in her neighborhood.
I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "Officers," but nah, yeah. And they was at Amazon. I was coming in late. They was looking for that the girl at Amazon, and I was like, "Look at him."
Crazy.
that whole situation was sad though.
Yeah, man. We seen the deepest condolences to her family, man.
Yes.
You know,
But I'm
hopefully-
glad that they're getting justice in that sense because it was a shame. If we had
What
a
they
true
did.
crime podcast, that would be a story because that right there was ridiculous. It was for us as a black community, it's embarrassing.
Very.
But on top of that, it's just heartless because what they did to her should have never happened.
Then it was people that she trusted, so that's kind of what made it even
Yeah.
worse. Because I don't care what, as a friend, what you go through, whatever, and then the people that sitting around recording and like nobody
I don't
had
like that.
any type of empathy, sympathy, no type of nothing for her life, and then you leave a child.
Any of the men that was in there, you're not real men. You're not a real man if you sat there and allowed other women and other men to be on her, hit on her. You're not a real man. And I just charge y'all.
Ted just gave y'all a valuable lesson when he learned this year.
What that?
Can't trust everybody.
Can't trust
You know what I'm
everybody.
saying? So
And we in Alabama, baby.
That's noted.
Best believe
Right.
you get charged with capital, you gonna get it because Kay Ivy don't play. She built that jail for a reason.
Yeah, she gonna fill it up.
She said,
sure.
"We built this jail off of COVID money for a reason. We could have gave it to y'all, but we wanted to build jails. So this is where y'all finna be."
But not even that. The biggest thing for me is y'all created y'all own evidence against yourselves.
Yeah,
Y'all recorded it.
Who
Yeah.
is recording a crime? Well, here's the deal. I think that they didn't. I will say this. I don't feel like some of them didn't think it was gonna get to that far.
Of course.
Because that while recorded, if you thought it was gonna get to that point, I feel like when you have other players involved, then it got to that point, and they didn't realize that the evidence that they put out there was gonna.
But that's also moving off of impulse. Like a lot of stuff they didn't think through. They were just moving
Just
off
doing
of,
it,
Yeah.
being high.
and
They was all high off of something. Weren't they? Liquor,
That
crack,
ain't being high.
cocaine. I don't know. They was high for something because you can't tell me I'm finna commit a crime and I'm finna record
I mean,
it.
when you dealing with people that's like, you know, outside of their body,
Yeah.
like despite if they was on drugs or not, mentally they probably was on.
Like,
you know,
what the motive was?
We don't know still.
No, we kind of know. I know a little inside tea on it because I know people that know her and know them. But the thing is, it was beef already between them.
Allegedly.
Alleged beef between her and her friend.
Her friend.
Which got carried away, so nobody else. 7 other
Mm-hmm.
people, how? When it's between her and her friend.
Yes.
That has nothing to do with nobody else. That's where
they was both actually having like different fights. Like before, the other girl the one they was at the apartment. They was going back and forth. They was jumping each other at that time, and they was doing they had different little things going on. You know, like a little hood fight. I don't know. I don't be in the streets, but they literally had that little. I don't, but they had that going on, and of course they set her up. Basically, it was a setup.
Of course,
they set her up basically, and she didn't realize it was a setup because she young. I would have seen it being a setup from a mile away. You can't tell me I've been jumping your ass and you invite me over to your house. I'm not coming.
But too, at the same time too, like Ted said, you can't trust nobody. Because if that's my real friend, I understand we done had beef, we been fighting. But if
I've been jumping you pretty, me and you been jumping each other.
To a certain extent, no.
Friends
I
wouldn't
do it, but friends, you do.
Yeah.
Not too far, but they
you do get into it with your friends. I ain't doing all that.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm not gonna go, but don't mean that somebody else
may not have that trusting part about them. And that's what I think. She was a little too trusting, which I mean, that's the goodness in her. She's forgiving.
That's why she getting justice.
Yes. Yes. So shout out to that. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
We
condolences to her family, but
send our deepest condolences to that. You feel what I'm saying? Also, the mass shooting that we had here like a couple months. That like multiple families lost multiple siblings at one time. That was deep.
So it's a lot of families that's not gonna be able to spend Christmas with people that they're used to having around. Yeah. So we send condolences to everybody that has lost this year.
Not just like here, but like
all over
everybody that lost somebody.
Yeah,
everybody that lost somebody.
Yeah.
So celebrities and all.
You feel me?
Major losses.
To everybody that's out here watching this, you feel me? We still here, but it's like shit. It's still a lot of people that ain't here.
Right.
So we gonna celebrate this whole moment. Just just really being grateful that we still here. But also like it's a blessing to be able to celebrate another Christmas.
Most definitely.
To even be single, my good folks family.
Most definitely.
It's just feels so good, man.
Everybody in attendance and stuff.
Niggas showed up.
You know what I'm talking about?
Feeling good.
Round of applause.
One time for the good folks. One time for the good folks. There we go. Yes, sir. For the good folks.
So, Taz, overall, how was this year for you?
Overall, it just was more so of a learning experience for real. Like I said before, like really just trusting people, because no matter how much love and care and concern you show people, you never know what the hidden motive is.
Thanks.
And if you a genuine person and you lead with your heart, like you wear your heart on your sleeve, people gonna play with it.
Every time.
And expect it. You feel me? Because a lot of times we don't expect it because who they is.
Right.
They could be family, friends, anybody.
Right.
You'll never know people true motive. So just watch it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And don't let it knock you down either though.
Right.
Once they show you who they is, like I think Joy said, believe it, keep going.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Cause your energy matter too. You feel me?
Oh yeah,
like,
for sure. Man,
so
100%.
pretty much that's on my whole lot of snake stuff, cross stuff. Keep going. And you gotta make them believe, you gotta show them what they miss. Like understand your energy
100%
and your position in their life.
On that.
Right.
And when you cut them off, don't look at it in a sad way. Like, I miss this person.
Right.
Yeah, shit. Cause them the conversations you have with yourself.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Them the private conversations you have with yourself.
Live and understand they missing out. You feel me?
Yeah.
That was a major lesson for me this year too. Because every time something happened with somebody I felt like I was bonded with or connected with,
Yeah, that shit hurt.
it definitely hurt.
It leaves
But
scar.
I had to stop looking at it like it's my loss. When I know
Exactly.
what I bring to the table, I know
Yeah.
what
You the
I'm capable
prize.
of.
Cause
The
you could
biggest-
you could talk life in people, bro.
Yeah,
Real shit.
in real life.
That's a gift. Everybody can't do that,
Right.
but you can. If you can talk life in people, bro, you the gift.
You the gift.
Real shit.
Yeah.
So don't.
The chosen one.
Yeah.
They chose the wrong side.
That's
Right.
one thing I learned that's most valuable than anything. Despite who I am, never lose sight on who you are
Yeah,
because what people don't see in you.
Facts.
which
Facts.
is hard to do
It's challenging as fuck.
because after so many losses, you will question yourself.
Facts. Like what I'm doing
100%.
wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
100%. Because you're going to feel like you're not perfect,
Right?
but you never doubt who you are
Nah, yeah.
at all. You keep going as a human to develop more and more of your character.
Yeah, you tripping
To
on
not
all
lose
of it.
that, and you keep going
I
because
like that one.
it's people gonna not see your vision. It's people that gonna not agree with you. It's people that's not gonna walk with you. It's people that's not gonna support you. It's people that's not gonna stand by you the entire time of your journey. You feel what I'm saying? Not because they don't understand it, because it just might not be nothing there for them.
Yeah,
Facts.
and
Yeah,
it be the closest ones.
Yeah, for sure. Like that, man.
Like watch your circle, bro.
Like,
Right.
like this shit taught me a lot, bro. I ain't
For
never
real.
gonna lie. Like, and I'm hoping that like a lot of people that experience what we experience can feel we just said
Yeah,
and moving forward, because like, man, it's been a hell of a year and a learning experience in all angles.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying,
hard to be a real nigga in that
Right.
fake world, bro.
bro? For
Most
real,
definitely.
for real.
World, bro.
For real. And I said another big thing for me was not paying attention to seasonal people. Like
Oh, you
it's
gotta
like
be on the
everybody
lookout
that
for
I
that.
met is like I always wanted. Not I wanted them, but I gave them permanent expectations
Oh, God.
instead of realizing again that some people are really just seasonal people.
Real
They have a
shit.
purpose to in your life to help you elevate, but they're not going to be around forever. It's just
Yeah.
a lesson.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
that's
See,
something else I definitely learned.
that was that spiritual side come in at though.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, if you look at it like that, if you trust God, what you say it makes sense though.
100%.
Look for the
But,
lesson.
you know,
agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
a lot of people ain't quite there. They like just not on the spiritual to understand that.
Mhm.
Like how you can translate what she just said into real time of actually understanding like the connection there. Like
Yeah.
if you hear with God, then it's like that's something that's, you know what I'm saying,
You can see
automatically
through a lot of
understood.
stuff. Yeah.
Right,
you
right.
understand,
Most
bro.
definitely.
You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
But like, man, just moving forward, like the goals that anybody achieve or reach a goal this year that they noted in this chapter.
Yeah.
My shit.
Go ahead, Ted.
No, speak at once.
No, go ahead, Ted. Ted, go first.
Mine really was get back to me.
For sure.
Like my main goal, cause I know when on me, I'm a hell of a nigga. Feel me?
Did you
Oh, yeah.
accomplish that?
Yeah, mentally, cause it went over financially or
Physically,
physically.
Yeah.
It was all mental. And
For sure.
a lot of stuff that I already knew, cause you could think you know a lot.
Yeah. Facts.
Well,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can know a lot, but if you don't do a lot, then you ain't doing that. So pretty much that, like
Yeah.
Facts.
Facts.
running the game, how I know it.
Did anybody accomplish the goals that they set out for this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what?
I mean,
Yeah,
This podcast.
like what?
This
Like,
podcast.
for me, it was getting a new vehicle. I got it.
Hey, you did.
It was
and
getting
you don't
to-
pick nobody up.
At all.
You always,
all.
you always driving.
Okay, but you can't offer for a ride. Damn, do I got a beg?
Look, she ain't even asked did it pretty. She would actually let her roll, right?
I be hoping that she gonna offer.
It's crazy because I would drive all the way to Joy House and she was still getting her own car.
First of all, no. The reason why the last time with the
I'm
the
just
situation, because
Want to make it
I
all
don't
about
want
me.
you to. I don't want you to have to come all the way back to my house
And then even anytime
unless
we
you
done,
want to.
Or anytime we done met downtown. If we got in one car to ride together, guess who car we got in? Joy car.
That's because Pretty be like, Joy, okay, you park right here, because you know I be parking close.
Joy like this. She outside, so she gonna move anyway.
she
I'm
like
gonna park close, and so Pretty be like, yo, we can ride together, and you just get in my car.
Hey, that's how we go.
So she did get a new car.
Then it was to like get a new place, which I got at the beginning of the year. Last year was like real toxic, stressful, depressing for me. So again, getting back to myself, I ain't as thick, but I'm thick. So I gained, but all BS aside though, I didn't realize like how stressed out or depressed I was until I started gaining weight. So within this year, I gained over 25 pounds. So when I look at myself now, and I be like, dang, you was small. Like, yes.
You gained 25 pounds?
Yes, over 25.
Unbelievable.
That was depressed weight or happy weight?
Yeah, because I'm trying to understand this too.
Weight gets me. I be like, damn.
Like that was depressed weight.
No, that I gained.
Yeah,
no, happy weight. That's what I'm saying. Compared to last year,
and the weight that I gained this year. You look happy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So it has been.
Don't laughing at, man.
Everything I set out for the most part, I did do. Now it's some like self goals that I really didn't work on because I was too busy again building myself mentally, like Ted said, and then spiritually. I need to get that aligned, weed out some of the fake, unnecessary people. So 2025, I can actually focus on those personal goals that I have for myself.
Facts. Joe, what about you?
What about me?
What was the question?
You gotta give me the question again.
Oh my God.
I had a resident event tonight, and we was drinking Jim Beam eggnog. Okay, if y'all haven't tried that, try it.
We know.
So every question we gonna have to repeat.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, look, I'm getting up in age. Yes.
This girl talking like she 50.
I'm the oldest person in the room.
Man, we only got one elder.
Damn.
I'm just talking.
The disrespect.
I'm just talking.
Hey, Tess, why you
talking, man?
Me and you the same.
I was about to say, y'all knocking on the door.
We really are.
Just because you still in pull-ups don't mean that.
Look, big boy pull-up.
When we 100, that nigga gonna be 99.
Ain't no pop stealing, nah.
But what was the question?
Nah, the question was like, what did you achieve this year?
That I wanted to?
Yeah.
Like what goals?
I will say, what did I set goals for this year?
It's something you accomplished that you said you was gonna do.
Okay, so I am in real estate school. I don't think I told nobody that.
Congratulations.
So that's one thing I wanted to do and get my real estate license. So I will be getting my real estate license in March. I'm trying to study for that and do all that stuff. So real estate really was that. And then lose a few pounds. I did that. I gained them back. Lost them again, gained it back. So I'm in the process. Is that
really a set goal then?
It really was a set goal.
Well, it ain't.
Well, you did it, so yeah.
She did it, but then she undid it,
and then I did it again. Then I undid it, and now I'm in the process of doing it again.
So where we at now?
We still down, but we in
a reset again, but it's okay.
You know, holidays and stuff, you drink a lot. Alcohol put a lot of pounds on. Well, it put water weight on your stomach. So when you stop drinking alcohol, like I did, it'll take weight off of you. Then I started back. And then I stopped. And then I started back. And
so that's what it be. It don't be necessarily food. It's when you drink.
It's the liquor, honestly.
The liquor.
The liquor. It really do be the liquor. And then I don't eat meat. Well, I stopped eating meat like that because y'all know I'm an aspiring vegan. Mm-hmm. So why are you looking like that?
Girl, I'm just looking. Let me know.
And you over here talking about,
Cause I get what you're saying. What you talking about?
Have y'all tried vegan? Y'all should go. Y'all should go.
Nah, I ain't ready. I ain't that disciplined yet.
I'm telling you, it'll make your mind. It'll make your mind easier.
I still like pork. I still like bacon.
Yes, sir.
Nah, I could do without the pork, but it's hard for me to wean away from steak. Like I feel like I could cut off chicken.
You gotta cut off steak, pretty. And I'm a steak advocate. I'm telling you, if I could have killed a cow and cooked some steak, I would do it.
I would eat steak 7 days a week if I could keep.
You gotta stop it, because when I stop eating steak, and I love steak, I love the way it tastes. Is that the camera? I love the way it tastes.
Pause.
But
you trying to put on your sexy face and sexy voice?
I'm trying.
I like the way it tastes.
Nah, I ain't do the little eyebrow. I couldn't do it because the eggnog got me. Okay. I can't do it. But steak, stay on your stomach for a whole week. You know that, right?
I don't care to
you
gain
eat
weight.
it Monday. I'm saying
like all meat do that though, right? It take like days for it to digest.
Steak take extra long, a week and a half almost. Like steak, you eat it on Monday, you still got steak in your body by Friday.
Like a burger the same way though, right? Like you eat a burger, it take like days for it to digest in your system. Like
that beef.
Yeah, it's still beef. Yeah, it's in the beef family.
Yeah,
okay.
But steak, it takes so long to digest, and honestly, that's the only thing about steak. It tastes good, but when you eat it and then you gotta sit on your stomach for a while.
work out though, so I balance it out. Now
she Miss Skinny Minnie.
Girl, I'm thick. I'm a shoulder. I'm a shoulder. Now, one more thing about food before we ask Tez about his goals.
It's on me. He already went.
Oh, you did?
I'm the last one to go.
I'm sorry.
But go ahead.
My bad.
Oh, I'm liking this.
Now, one thing about meat though. Now, why is chicken the only meat that still got skin on it? Even when you get it skinless, it still got a little skin on it. And why is the only meat that if you let it sit out, it don't change colors?
It don't?
It
don't turn yellow?
Cause I thought it turned a little lemon pepper yellow.
It definitely turn colors.
It get pale. Yeah, it gonna get pale.
That's what I'm saying. But like other meat, you could like.
Yeah.
I mean, it been sent.
I guess. I mean, because
what are you asking here?
What are you saying?
Like why?
Why?
No.
Yeah.
Why they can't take the skin out?
Come from a chicken.
No, the real
all meat got layers, but why do they leave the skin on the chicken?
Cause I guess
that's
it's
the best part.
The smallest one.
Is a part of
the best part.
Like every part of the chicken.
No, I thought it's because it's the smallest animal to keep the skin on, because chicken is like right here. It's like, grab by the neck.
Well, where they get them big ass chicken legs from?
Huh?
Nah,
it's the
that's
big,
what I'm saying. Like
I know y'all done had some big ass chicken wings.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Where they getting all the chicken
That's
from?
what I'm saying.
Come in different sizes though.
And where the chicken wing come from? Cause there ain't no baby chicken.
Nah, the chicken wing.
Chicken.
It is. It's
fried chicken, raw chicken.
My grandma used to have a farm. It is different types of chicken, so you can get a small chicken. It's almost like getting a puppy. It's almost like getting a puppy. You can get a miniature chicken. You can. I don't think they call it that, but you can.
So it's a midget chicken?
Yeah. No, that's wrong. That's derogatory. You can't say midget no more, pretty.
What the fuck?
She said, yeah, no.
You can't say.
You mean to tell me we got midget chicken that we can purchase?
Oh God.
It's different size chickens. I know that.
Don't be mad at us, farmers. Don't be mad.
Please, though.
Yeah. So you got miniature chickens. You got big size chickens. It's all types of chickens out here, y'all.
And nothing against midgets, because I love midgets.
You fucked the midget?
Pause.
First, where did you get that from?
No, I thought you just said you fucked the midget. Where did you find a midget?
Pause. You never fucking know midgets.
They be at amusement parks though.
But how if I say I love?
They do be at amusement parks.
How do I love midget sound like I fucked the midget?
I thought you said I fucked the midget.
You hear what you want to hear. Well, come on.
Where we going with this, man?
Yeah,
let's get back to my goals, because Joy is thinking about fucking midgets and shit.
Topic, though. Have you ever fucked a midget before? Have you?
would try?
No. Have y'all ever fucked a midget before?
Hell no.
I don't even see them no more. I thought they was extinct.
I didn't come and
Bro, when last time? When y'all seen a midget, bro?
No,
I see the little motherfuckers every day, bro.
Where?
Not trying to be funny, but
in
we
the
got
public
like
society.
We do it.
Yeah.
We do.
But back on topic. Joy got us distracted.
A goal that I've achieved this year.
No, you never answered the question. Ted said, "Would you fuck him?"
See,
We stuck on
I'm not
midgets.
fucking midgets, man. I
You
like
wouldn't,
them.
so you wouldn't? You would
No, hell nah.
even if she was bad, Beyonce in the face and Kelly Rowland in the legs.
Man,
Kelly
listen.
Rowland.
How
Kelly
that work?
Rowland bad anybody.
All them be thicker than Kelly Rowland. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't
They
even.
thick.
thick,
I don't
but-
even see what image coming out of that.
No.
They have some fat cats though.
How you know?
know?
TikTok.
Hold on, wait. How you know?
TikTok.
TikTok.
TikTok showed you.
Yeah.
Hold up. He finna pull up TikTok.
Where we going with this?
Hold up, pretty. My TikTok
Where
don't show
we
that.
going with this?
I ain't
You
never
know what
seen
my
one.
TikTok show? My TikTok show cooking videos and Narma and
See, now, if you close to 5 feet, I can work with that.
Now click on one of the
If you-
ones
if
that
you
got
about-
the image.
If you about 4'9",
Hey, we-
4'12", I can work with that.
Y'all crazy.
My goal that I reached this year was to start a podcast. As y'all can see, we in the middle of this right now.
Right.
Doing what we do best. Giving these people good vibes. High vibration.
Good energy.
Good energy.
Mm-hmm.
As one tribe, together we vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what the fuck we talking about.
Yes, we need to
But-
do a little side idea.
But nah, though, man, that was one goal that I had. Actually, there was a goal that I had set like years ago, but it was always noted each year that I didn't do it. But in this chapter of this year, I actually got it accomplished, and we like full throttle with it. And I also got a chance to share it with y'all, so like that was big for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just
Most
about to
definitely.
say, shout the fuck out to you, but
You know
shout
what I'm
out
saying?
to the team for making
For
it
sure.
happen.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? We climbing, we building, you know what I'm saying? We reconstructing, we doing a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? You making progress. You feel me? So with that being said, it's just moving into the 2025, it's gonna be a bigger year.
Bigger and better.
Bigger, better. Like a lot of things are yet to come. You feel what I'm saying? So this year alone helped me understand that you can never dream too big.
Facts.
Yeah.
You can
Especially
never
with
dream
God.
too big.
Nothing's impossible with God.
Like people said that I wouldn't do this, that I wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
But look at me. I'm talking to these niggas that said that.
Yeah.
Everybody
Put
that
it in
said
their
that.
face.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to them right now.
But they say
You know what I'm
sometimes you
saying?
gotta pop out in.
You gotta pop out. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna do it the biggest every time. You feel what I'm saying?
For real.
So moving forward, I want to ask everybody this one question. Could you say 2024 has taught y'all one moral, one principle this whole entire year? What it is?
It taught me what morals don't exist no more, which is loyalty, respect. That shit don't matter. You feel
Why
me?
you feel like it don't matter?
'Cause nobody
like,
really honors it no
yeah,
more.
like
This generation.
everybody just for
This
themselves.
generation, yeah.
Yeah, like ain't really ain't no codes no more. Like
It's really not.
But I'm still big on that.
yeah, I am
So
too.
meaning like if you don't have that, you can't be around me.
I think yeah,
So
I think like
still-
people like 28 and up, 27 and up, we pretty much.
You ain't gotta
last-
include
we-
Trey.
You definitely gotta be 28 and
29.
Yeah,
Hold on.
29.
and older.
That's what I'm trying to say.
We on a
You know what I'm
different
saying? You know, we
Most definitely. More
Yeah.
like you done been through more, you off of a lot of stuff.
yeah.
As far as morals, I mean things happen. But and we are human. We fall short sometimes.
yeah.
But I would say as far as morals, I have a lot of them. But it has been times that I did fall short with like letting people get me out of character. But the biggest thing for me is I learned to instantly separate myself from anybody, I don't care who you are, that's going to put me in a position where I get out of character. Anything that's not uncomfortable or my natural character, can't be around them
Facts.
at all.
100%. I can agree with that. Y'all basically said like a lot of shit I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really honor the respect and loyalty no more.
Heavy on loyalty.
You know what I'm
though.
saying?
Yeah, heavy on loyalty.
Heavy on
Like
loyalty.
I'm heavy on respect. You feel what I'm saying?
Here we go. It's the same thing, Tree.
Man, I'm
Down
heavy
there.
on respect. Fuck that.
Respect and
You know what I'm
loyalty is the
saying?
same, but I feel like
I feel like they
we
run
give,
hand in hand, but I don't feel like they're the same.
They definitely
but
run
at
hand
the
in
end of
hand.
the day, we give it to the wrong people because the people, I feel like, for me, I feel like a lot of people who deserve the respect and loyalty, they don't get it from the people that they deserve it from.
Yeah.
I just don't feel, I feel like you can do so much good, but people are only going to remember the bad.
That's what
You
they
can-
talk about. That's what
10
they
goods and 2 bads, they're going to remember of
The two
the 2 bad.
Fact.
Yeah,
Definitely
people
no
never
color.
remember the good things.
Yeah.
People never remember the things that you did, even when they didn't even know you did it.
And
know what
another
I'm
thing
saying?
too, I'm sorry to cut you off, Trey, because this is a big thing for me this year. You know what, pretty?
No, she ain't. No, she ain't. But go ahead.
A big thing is too, it's like not being what do you call it? Feeding around the bush with people. Starting to say with how you feel and be direct with them. If someone asks you a question, be direct with them in your answer. Don't just say what you think that's gonna make them happy.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I want I want the people around me to succeed, and I
Facts.
want to succeed. So if you don't believe in what I'm saying, or not even that, if you don't take me for my word at this point, because I'm gonna do everything I said I'm gonna do, then I can't be around you, because I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. I don't want you to only call me because you want to hear something nice. I'm going to tell you the truth, because I want you to grow and succeed as a person.
I always been firm on that. I ain't.
People don't need yes men around them. So when I say I'm not going to do something, I mean it. When I say that, when I give my sound of opinion, I mean it. That's all I'm saying.
But see, a lot of people do like surrounding themselves with yes men. So the moment that you do call them out on their BS,
Yeah,
or
it feel like
the
you
end of the
bullying
world.
them.
it's the end of the world, and a lot of people can't take constructive criticism. We live in a generation where if you're not upholding a person, uplifting a person, talking good on their name, they feel like you bashing them, you downing them. It's a difference between bashing you and downing you, and again giving you constructive criticism to help you grow,
Yeah.
telling you
Facts.
areas where you're lacking.
Cause some
in.
people just be talking. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like you can't just be talking at people. You feel
You
what
call
I'm
that
saying?
What?
Yeah, you feel me?
Because I felt it in my soul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some
She was
people just
amen,
be
and
talking.
She was amen. She was amen.
I'm already focused.
Let
you
the church,
know
let the
what
church
I'm
say what?
But you know what I'm saying? Hey man, we know. But a lot of, cause like, you know, people like to like what I mean by people like to talk. Like people don't really like when you giving somebody constructive criticism. It's still a teaching moment
Right.
where people miss. They feel like they just talking at them, but they not teaching them that. So they still not grasping what is being taught, because nothing being taught, because they talking at them instead of talking to them in a way where they learn like, hey.
And then they got too many, not like to agree with what you're saying. They got too many yes men's
And they
opposed,
circle. Yep.
opposed to constructive criticism.
Yeah, so when somebody
So,
do correct them,
You dead ass wrong. Why would I listen to you?
you feel me?
I
You
was
a
about
hater.
to say that because the thing about it is, if you got more people around you calling, I only want people around me that's gonna call me on my bullshit.
Right.
If you're not gonna call me on my bullshit, I do not need you around me. You too fake. But like he said, when you surrounded by yes men, it create people that feel like you're talking at them instead of to them. No,
sure.
you're just not used to a person
Telling
calling
you the
you
truth.
or telling
Yeah.
you the truth. So you feel like I'm at you, or you feel like I'm talking at you, when my tone can be soft, my demeanor could be soft, my approach could be soft. Everything about it is I'm coming to you in a calm manner, but you still gonna get in defense mode because you're not used to it.
For sure. And that can confuse people too. You know what I'm saying? But when they dealt with something one way this long and they try to understand, like, how is he telling me right and he's telling me wrong? Because of the deliverance from both. From me talking to you is totally different, and me delivering a message talking at you. You feel what I'm saying? So people not used to that. It kind of put them in an uncomfortable situation with themselves where they just not taking everything as, oh, don't nobody want to see me win. Don't nobody want to really, like, be on my side. I'm just wrong to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it puts them certain people depending on like who they is, because it's always like those people that we gonna always give that utmost respect to. Like whether it's our parents, a family member, a teacher, it's always that one person that we gonna always give our utmost respect to at the end of the day. That one person gonna always listen to. You feel what I'm saying?
True. I do feel like with this generation too, people gotta stop victimizing themselves all the time.
Yes.
I'm so tired of that shit.
Everybody has a story. I don't care who you are. Everybody have a story. Some people's stories are worse than others.
Right.
But everybody got a story. At some point, you have to let the past be the past and focus on the present and the future. But some people so used to reliving it because they can't let it go, or they like the sympathy that they get from people every time they tell the story.
Exactly.
So you holding on to it. You can't grow like that. You can't prosper like that. You're not going to elevate. You're going to forever be at a standstill because you still stuck on something that happened to you like ain't nothing happened to nobody else.
Right.
Facts.
I always say somebody else's story is gonna be worse than yours.
Facts.
And it's so many sob stories out here. You be like, oh, okay, well, I heard one that was kind of worse than yours. But at the end of the day, it's your story. You got to get past it. That's why therapy is so important.
And therapy is important.
It is. Because you got to work through your trauma, because everybody has a story. Not everybody come from, like, perfect beginnings. Not everybody got a family. Not everybody got a mama or a daddy. So, and people always want to one up and be like, oh, well, I come from this. But there's always somebody who come from something way worse.
See, my thing with that is, like, what about the people that actually came from something that's more humble than a motherfucker that come from nothing? Because you got people.
Hold on, you said that right.
Yeah, definitely said it right.
Somebody
Like,
who actually came from
you feel me? But more humble. You feel me? Than a person that come from nothing.
The person that ain't got
I call that cap.
What you mean?
No, I wouldn't call it cap.
It depends on how we look. I don't know how we looking at it.
Okay,
I would
just say
this.
like,
I didn't have a bad childhood. I didn't grow up in poverty. I didn't have any of that. But one thing about it, I'm not a mean person. I'm not gonna treat nobody nice. I'm always gonna do for people.
Okay, so we talking about like material,
no. Just a genuine person that come from wealth.
Good standings. Not even
like,
just wealth, but I think a good family.
Yeah, like a good family. But
yeah.
I just feel like most people that do come from a good family, they more so have a worse character than somebody that came from nothing and reach their status.
Most. But what about
we'll be more way around it.
Yeah, but what about the ones that don't? You know what I'm saying? Like that 10% of that really come from that, but as humble as a person that come from less, and still.
You feel like they more humble?
No, I ain't saying they more humble.
He's saying for the percentage of people that are financially stable, they come from a great background, but that little percent of them that are more humble than people that had nothing.
Yes,
that just put themselves on a pedestal.
With life,
I believe
with everything.
Okay,
it's how I
ain't know how you come.
It's how their parents made their money.
So I agree
because most of the time, if you have a person who came from money and they're humble, they're still giving and caring. It's all about how they was raised and their dynamic of function of wealth. Not every wealthy person is gonna be the same. You have some who come from all different types of life, and they already came from money. They great granddaddies came from money, so they don't know how to act. But then you got ones that came into money, depending on how they came into it, they still have some type of a relationship attraction to how we live. So I don't feel like not every wealthy person is gonna be like that.
Nah, because different wealthy people do different things with their money. So they also instill different morals and principles in their kids, so that they don't have to just feel like they better than most. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Most of them go to public schools.
Entitlement. You feel me?
Yeah.
But see, that's a big thing too with a lot of people that come from nothing. I feel like a lot of the less humbleness comes from feeling like you got a point to prove, or again, you're not used to having nothing. So when you get it, you don't know how to. You overcompensated.
And then you get upset because when you got the money to get into the functions with the people with the money, they don't want you there. You feel some type of way because I run those type of have you been to those type of functions? It's only because you're there and you may not know how to act. They don't like all of that stuff. It's just like, I do understand how people come from nothing, get money, and it's almost like,
because it just depends on what they've been through.
Yeah, I just like to say that.
Like they probably went through so much to get their income, whatever you want to call it, opposed to generational.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? So they probably went through lessons that I can't trust nobody. I have to cut.
For real,
Like
I gotta move like
but it's not how you treat people is not how you do business. So
yeah, that's true.
That's another
you have
thing.
You have to see, this is the thing that most people don't understand. Like, you don't know what this person been through traumatically, the reason he moved like that, or he might like look at it like that. He not doing it with intentions to hurt or harm. It's just from what he been through and what he
talking about how they treat the normal person. We're not talking about business.
No.
How they treat outside people, I still don't fuck with that.
So you talking about business?
Yeah,
no, I'm talking about people being a people person, like a wealthy person.
That's what I'm saying in general.
No, I don't care how much money you have. Yes, I feel like you should treat people with respect.
Yeah, right. But it's a thing. Like, some people think because a person that's wealthy, that has more money, are entitled to give them a certain kind of respect, instead of just respecting you as a woman in general, just like respecting you as a woman.
I don't understand that. Say that again.
Because you can have a wealthy man, right, step into a room and you have like regular people. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't have much as they're just average people.
He still should be.
You feel what I'm saying? And he can greet every woman in the room, but this one particular person or 2 or 3 people may feel like he should have done more. You feel what I'm saying? He could have did more because of who he is and what he have.
Yeah,
I can agree with that, because when it comes to celebrities, a lot of people get mad because celebrities don't give back as much.
Exactly.
But why are we entitled to get their money? That's their money that they jucked and jive for. Chris Brown and jucked and jive for. Why do we?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Y'all got confused.
It depends on the person, because it tends to be. I ain't saying nobody wealthy give back. But if you think about it, it's more people that struggle and have less than that give back to the community versus people that are already superior and they're up there and they're elevated. Well, it's not going to cost them nothing.
They probably do. It's just probably not in the way that we would want to see it. Yeah, because at the end of the day, just like the Young Dolph situation, and I use him as an example, coming back to your hometown and it's a whole announcement, you giving out pies, whatever, promoting whatever. They don't want to end up with their life being stolen because some chicken head nigga want to rob them. Yeah, I'm just saying, because they know he in town to give back. They don't want to deal with that. And I honestly agree with that. I'm going to give back on the back end. You could tell them. You don't have to tell them. God know what I did.
And I'm big on that. True enough.
That's just hate, though, man. That's just
But it's also being protective of your life. I'm not coming. If I already know that niggas might be on. If Joy Tia make it out of Alabama and they know I'm a multi-million dollar. When I make it out. Do you think I'm finna tell everybody I'm at 4,700 giving out apple pies for Christmas? No, because I don't need no bitches from back when mad because I took your nigga.
But you do know, you want the people to come and get the pies.
You want to try to rob me over some 10 years ago.
I'm weak,
baby, and I ain't even got no money on me.
So I mean,
back to the purpose.
Would y'all give back though?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Granted, I would definitely give back, but also that's why I went to my old church and the homeless people last month, because that's something that's naturally in me. Cook them a home cooked meal for the people that don't know. But that is a major goal for me next year too, to focus more into my nonprofit organization, which is called You Are Not Alone. I'm big on that because I feel like as long as everybody feel like they got one person in their corner to support them or have their back, a lot of people will elevate more. So
Sure.
I'm big on wanting to push that nonprofit out, do more for people. My biggest goal is to create a facility where people could come stay.
Yes.
With them coming to stay there, it'll be under a contract, but get them a certain amount of time to find a job, then a certain amount of time to stay there, live,
So,
and
I'm gonna need to
what,
stay
what,
pretty.
what would be some of the providing that you would give these people that's in a unfortunate situation that actually seeking help on not being alone?
like it
Like,
depends
what would
on
you provide in this facility for those
If they
that
need-
are seeking that?
if it's like mental and you need somebody to talk to, I'm gonna give you that. If
Like
it's
the
financially,
therapist.
yeah, therapist. If
Reference
it's
for
financial-
jobs, yeah.
most definitely.
I'll come help you
They
out,
would
girl.
they would have
For
full
sure.
meals all day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so they don't have to spend no money on that. Also, they will have transportation to and from work. They won't have to spend no money on that. As far as anything like they're seeking or they pushing to do, like if it's a trade that you want to do, okay, we're going to see about getting you into that trade, getting you into something bigger. School, teach them about going back to school, grants, student loans, all that different stuff to help them rebuild their self, not to just solely be dependent on somebody
I like
else.
that.
Also,
big, too. That's
I
big.
want to get a
What
bus.
you thinking about attending?
No, I'm
Trey
thinking
might
about
need
helping.
some
I can provide the
assistance,
transportation.
We'll put them on.
Yeah, it
there.
works.
But-
Yeah, you know
I
what I'm saying?
also
I provide
wanna,
the transportation. But I also have connections with counselors too that, you know, can help out on the back end of like with the economic part that you were trying to get going to help
Right.
them, you know what I'm saying, in that area.
And that's
the
more for
education.
like adults and families. But as far as kids, I also want to get a bus where I go to different hoods, projects, things like that. And with consent forms from the parents, take the kids on different field trips, whether it's in state or out of state. But give them different experience. A lot of kids don't see the world. They don't know nothing outside of
Yeah.
what they see every day.
Some of these kids don't even know the other side of town.
Facts. Then it's a lot of kids that want to play sports, but they can't play because either their parent don't have the time or their parent don't have the funds. I want to be able to fund that for them. I feel like first thing first, I want to help adults. Don't get me wrong, but kids is our next generation. That's my
For
main
sure.
focus is the kids.
I mean,
so
I'm with the people, but I'm more so with the generation that coming under me. So it'll be more so like not to cut you off, but just like to strive and to focus on the kids more so than adults because they
Facts.
already kind of made their decisions. Not to saying that we giving up on them, but it's like these kids need us more
than
than them.
anything, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? If it was more people like us that was there for us during them times, then, you know, it'd be different for us. So providing an opportunity to them that we didn't have, I feel like that would change the generation
Facts. That's
in
why
a
I want.
major way. You feel
That's
what
why
I'm
kids
saying?
is my main focus, and that's why I do want to do for them. But I can't leave adults out. I can't leave homeless people out. I can't leave
Nah,
drug
for sure.
addicts out.
We're
I
not leaving
can't-
nobody behind, but you know,
definitely focus on the kids. And I do feel
Sure.
like again, if the kids see more, if they know that it's different places they could visit, they know about amusement parks, they know about fun, they know about activities outside of again they everyday life, being stuck in the projects, not going nowhere. And I do know again a lot of parents want to do it, but they don't have the funds or the time. Some of them do, but they just don't care about the kids as much. So if you could input that in a child's life, I feel like they would elevate a lot more.
okay, so the nonprofit you pushing that shit. So that's the goal for 2025.
That's one of my biggest goals. I mean, I got a few goals, but that's one of my biggest that I want to put out there and invest more into, spend more time doing it.
Yeah.
Which is also why I went back and tried to feed the homeless people to like get back into the groove of doing it. Because I did it a lot back home, but that was my first time ever doing something since I've been up here in Alabama.
That's
So,
awesome. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's
I
a
want
good
to
I like it
idea.
too.
that.
I feel like that could work.
I'll
That
definitely
can
help
work.
you out on that.
Okay.
You
I
know,
love
we'll, you know, we got your support. You know what I'm saying? We got your back.
Most definitely.
Whenever you ready, you know what I mean?
Most definitely. And I know too, like it would be easier to get sponsors. I'm not looking for them. I don't mind doing stuff out of my own pocket, but when people hear about it, people learn about it, I know it's other people out there that want to help that probably ain't got the time. So
For sure. We gotta get these folks a Good Folks Festival, man.
most definitely.
That's one of my goals for 2025, man. We get these folks.
When you say a
Good
Good Folks Festival, what all does that?
I mean, we want to
consist of?
bring back fun, like fun.
You know what would be lit?
Kickball,
I just like to
dodgeball,
say,
food trucks.
What is Tucker Road?
An adult field day, I think would
That'd be so
lit.
We gotta get these
God.
That
folks
would
one.
be lit.
That'll be lit.
You gotta be an
That'll be
adult.
hard.
We
21
copyright that.
and
Don't
older.
nobody steal it.
Oh yeah, we
Don't
gonna
nobody
trademark,
steal it.
copyright. All
A
that.
good old field day.
Yeah, but I think that would-
jamboree.
yeah.
Yes.
That'll be
That'd be
hard.
lit.
That's my goal, man.
And we gotta have little
2025.
T-shirts because you gotta sign the back of the T-shirts. I remember that. Yeah.
Last day of
Yeah,
school.
we gotta get on folks that, man. Y'all, what y'all think? You think we can make it happen 2025?
Yeah, spring.
sir.
Spring
For sure.
2025. Out the door.
Get these
Pick a
folks
nice
a
little
Good Folks
area.
Festival.
Then you got Railroad Park. They got a nice little field
Oh,
area
yeah.
out there. Good parking.
That's a tradition that I want to start like every year. Like
Do
go
something.
back,
Yeah.
like go back to my city. You know what I'm saying, and bless them. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
And when you say
No.
bless
Oh, that's
them, like what
amazing.
you think about doing for them?
Like the good, like it's gonna be a Good Folks Festival. We just gonna we start here. We'll go to your city, come to my city. We already enjoy city.
Y'all gonna
You feel
love
me?
Florida.
We gonna start here.
We ain't in my city because I'm gonna take y'all to Center Point.
No, you ain't.
We gonna take care of the kids' village.
Y'all to the straight hood, and then we'll be in my city.
Nah, but y'all will love Florida. I feel like that'll be lit.
Florida different. Florida definitely different. I mean, we'll
In a
like
good
it.
way.
In a
I mean, I feel like I love it.
sure, pretty.
You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
fuck
what
with it,
part of
man.
Florida are you from though?
Polk County.
Polk County.
Yes.
What's the
about
nearest city
Jacksonville?
to that?
So?
Jacksonville.
Nah, it's about 3.5 hours from Jacksonville,
Where
but
you-
it's
what's the
between Tampa and Orlando. Everybody
Oh, I
knows
know
about
exactly
Way
where you at. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know exactly where
I'm
you at.
Central Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of like in the middle though.
Yeah.
I like that part of
Right.
Florida actually though. It's very
I've been
homey.
down
I like
that
it.
way.
Yeah.
I've been down that way. It's been a while, but
When you going back? I'm gonna go
I've
back
been
with
down
you.
that way.
I'm going for Christmas, so you won't be able to go then.
I'm not going for
But we do need a
We
plan
can
a
go
trip
back
that we
down
go
there. We can go back down there. I know some folks
Next
down
year?
there. Yeah.
That'd be lit. Good folks trip. But
What about this Super Bowl trip? Cause I'm already looking for an Airbnb.
Super Bowl.
Y'all not coming?
what month
That's
it is?
February the
February.
9th,
First week of February.
February the 9th, I think.
We could do
Super
that,
Bowl.
but we gotta
Nah,
start
it-
planning now.
And nah, I'm already planning. It's gonna be lit.
Okay.
I said.
So
Whatever.
what's something major? I know you said as far as good folks, but personally,
Personally,
what's something you planned on focusing on? Because I said
Next
mine.
year?
Yeah.
writing a book.
It's
Writing a
crazy.
book.
I want to write a book too.
Writing a book. I already came up with a title.
I've been having my title in my photo.
My intro.
I did. I got
I'm really focused on now, like how to when I do come out with it, just to own my publishing and just really like just go from there. Cause I want to own everything. You feel what I'm saying?
I was
Like
gonna I actually looked them up. Yeah.
what that?
What he
general production, global.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah.
Because I really want to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely working on writing a book.
Mine's
right?
gonna be a series though.
See, now how I wanna like, cause right now as I got into the podcast, somebody said I was gonna do it, helped me more so focus on production now. So as I move towards that, I feel like when I write my book, I don't know if I want to do a biopic or I want to just break it down to a series. However, it's gonna be an interesting story. It's gonna be something that a lot of people gonna want to tune in because it's gonna be a part of my life that I actually lived, experienced, and that I grown and a couple of things I developed throughout these years that I live, which is gonna be very interesting and inspiring to those that come on.
Autobiography, bro.
Yeah, something like that. But it's like
A little spin to it.
yeah, a little spin to it, just throw it out. Just just keep it up to date with today's time because I gotta go back from my time and then catch up to what we at now.
Yeah, I got
Feel
you.
me?
That's crazy because that's what mine's gonna be. It's like an autobiography. From as far as back as I can remember, but the title is Heaven versus Hell, or Hell versus Heaven, however you want to put it.
Which one, baby? Which one? We gotta know what to look for.
You'll know when it drop.
Heaven or hell, heaven versus
But
hell,
just in a reference of trials and tribulations, going through life, trying to do right, being led by wrong, the ups and downs, things you experience, things that you learn, that I learned in general. But I do feel like it would be helpful to a lot of people and a lot of women, because I feel like a lot of women did experience some of the things that I experienced. A lot of kids experience things that I experienced, but also like that elevation, what keep you going, what helps you get through it, things like that. So definitely be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. So we gonna have to get together on this publishing thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And get something going. You know what I mean? My boy thought as a connect out there.
Yeah.
We gotta tap in.
Most definitely.
We gotta tap in.
What's the goal for you next year?
I have plenty of goals.
One major goal.
Well, my one major goal actually happened a couple of weeks ago, which
You can't say the school thing because you already said that.
No, it's not that. It was getting my business finalized and finishing up and all that stuff. So that was a goal for next year. It actually happened last week.
Okay.
So I'm glad for that. And then I have different projects and stuff that I'm working on. That's what I'm gonna be focusing on.
What type of project? Just
give us one.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say because I'm still working on them.
We all in the progress of this stuff.
So tell
know.
name one goal. If it's not a project, name one goal that you do have for next year that you don't mind speaking of.
One goal that I do have for next year is definitely I want to be. I just wanna be stress free. That's.
I need you to rephrase. I need you to rephrase that to you going to be stress free. Like you want to.
I mean, I know for a fact I will be.
But she putting it like a goal.
That's a goal of mine. So whatever it is causing me stress, it won't be stressful.
Yeah. So what's for Jokia?
So you will be stress free next year.
I am financially stable now, but I will say I will want to grow my financial stability. I guess
be more wealthy.
Be more wealthy. Have more money in the bank.
Sure.
I mean, I don't have a problem now. But I would definitely like to. I want to actually start making saving money for a family. I do want that. That's something I'm focused on. I do want that because I realize
so
my full potential.
That's something that you that's a goal for next year. Something that
is a goal for next year. I do want
to prepare for.
Yeah, because I do want a family. I don't want to have kids after 34. So,
girl, you got a long time.
But it's a long time. I said that, and I was 24 when I said that, and baby, I'm 29. So that,
but that's still 5 years.
Yeah. It goes really fast. Time flies. But that's a goal for this year. I do want to be a little bit more into myself. I want to start building my actual life.
Yeah.
For what I can see. Yeah. For what I can see for 50. Yeah, 50, 60.
So
I definitely want to start.
In other words, you want to build your family.
Yes, I want to have a family. I want to do that, and
find a man.
Don't rush it though.
It's plenty of men out here. I don't have a problem with finding a man. No, it's a problem with me. The problem for me.
No, because they're not all men. That's why you're not settled.
They're not. But I think more. It's not even for me about the man. It's more so I do want kids. I want someone who can inherit what I create. Yeah. That's what I want. And just like men, how men want that, I want that for a woman. And that's why I don't have kids, because I care about who my baby daddy gonna be. I know I'm gonna have a baby daddy, whether he my ex-husband or my baby daddy. I'm gonna have same thing, father. Ladies. Remember that your ex-husband is your baby daddy.
That's a title I never want to have.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a baby father slash.
I don't want that baby daddy title.
Baby father slash husband. That's what you strive to have, and that's what some women strive to have, and they do have that for a minute until it's not that. And I just had this conversation with another person earlier. Just because he's your ex-husband, your baby father, at the end of the day, you build what you want to have. I want to have kids. That's what I'm leaning on.
True.
How about you, Ted?
Okay.
Really just work on my credit, find a career, get my driver license. And I kind of agree with what she just said. Really just find that foundation.
Yeah.
100% my way though. Like I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like
What makes you happy? What
No more
wanna
giving
do?
a person the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Try it your way. Like,
Yeah.
Cause you ain't gonna lie to yourself. Like you
For sure.
Yeah.
What you want.
At this point, Tez, and I know Pretty, you're at this point too. Like we're living for what we can see, like what will be. We have to start preparing for the future.
Right.
I know.
Why shouldn't say you, Trey?
I'm trying to understand.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, Trey, he knows, but at the end of the day, I feel like it don't never click until you 29. For some reason, I'm going through those.
He's still in his fun stage.
God,
Yeah.
He's still in his fun
But like,
stage.
hold on.
Ever since me and Taz turned 29, me and him been looking like this.
I just want to
imagine-
alliterate on something.
Just
very
imagine me
fast.
being 32.
But you passed that stage. Like I'm
And
not
I
saying
still
you
ain't got a foundation to have.
That's what I'm trying to
Not that. Not
alliterate here. That like age really don't have.
Wait,
It's not even about
No,
that.
no.
It does.
Listen, what I'm going with it though, because
He don't understand
Just-
what we going through. We are at that last.
It-
We
it
are
is
at
different.
No, you don't understand what we're going through, Trey, because we are the last. This is the last year of my 20s. I can't rewind. I ain't got magic powers like I be watching these fucking Supercell and shit.
We right there.
We right there. So it's like we're stuck between.
what's the curiosity of that though?
No, it's between. It's
the knowledge that you get.
It's
Like,
knowledge.
okay, the difference is not saying it like that.
we be
But
acting
saying
weird
it like
on this
that.
head.
Oh, my mama.
We be acting weird because we trying to
If-
figure it out.
Figure it out.
If you were a little older, and not saying you're immature, but if you were a little older, as far as you like being outside, having fun, kind of scared of commitment, things like that, you wouldn't feel like that once you get closer to 30 or once you hit 30. It's like you get to a point where you want to lock in. You don't want to waste your time with nobody. You don't want to play with nobody. You're not finna be hanging with this person, with this person.
You don't want to waste your money on certain shit. You don't want to do certain things because it's almost like you got that pressure from your family because they know that you ain't no longer 25. And then you got that pressure from society knowing that when you get pulled over, it's not the same from being 21 versus 30. It's different.
Because you're not too old to keep growing, and you're also not young enough to keep fucking up.
Yes, that's where we at. With it.
So I'm gonna tell you where I'm at with it, right? So I'm at with it like this, right? From an adolescent,
We see where you at with it.
from no, I'm gonna break it down to y'all in real life form. Like from an adolescent to 25, I feel like me personally have learned more than I understand. From as I get from 25 to older, I'm understanding more than I learn. But I'm still learning, right? But as a man, I'm developing more of my character of who I'm going to become in the future as a man, far as my foundation and my family. Am I ready for that now? No. Am I getting prepared for that now? Yes.
That's the point of age.
At the same time, it's like I know the obstacles I gotta get through to get past certain things that I want to achieve before I'm able to live comfortable in that foundation where I know I'm 100% stable mentally, physically, and emotionally.
And I felt the same way that Trey felt when I was like 27, 26. I really felt that because, I'm a bad bitch all the way and around. But
What was wrong with this?
But nah, I'm just saying because at the end of the day, read the board. It's just wait, Trey. It's gonna hit hard as fuck. You may not realize it, but I realized it because when I turned 29, the only thing I could think of is damn, this my last year. And the whole thing I'm thinking about is like, damn, this is my last year as my 20s. I can't do no stupid shit when I hit 30. I'm thinking like what I want to do before 30. You don't understand that. I'm over here struggling. It's like SpongeBob in my motherfucking brain right now.
You do start analyzing though, like it make me feel old. I'm not gonna even lie to you. But when I think about it, I be like, dang, I've been out of school 13, almost 14 years.
Yeah. We have.
No, for me, it been
My
10.
point
we
is
been-
that
It been 10, but
13,
like,
almost 14 years I've been out of school. That's
yeah.
crazy.
But that's something
we
that you
just-
hit. It hits you.
so it do hit different, but I'm not saying that you sleeping with different women because I don't know what you do in your spare
Hold on, how
time.
we get to that?
No, I'm talking to Trey in reference to him still being younger. So I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but when you get to a certain age group, it gets to a point where I don't even want to sleep with different people, even if I can. Like even being single, you'll like flirt with people, converse with people, whatever. But you not wasting your time
Hell
with
no.
nobody.
Cause you wait 5 years, you 35. You ain't 25.
Yeah,
wasted
you ain't
5 and you
25
30.
no more.
It's like, so that's the difference. It's not like we saying you young,
year.
but it hit different.
we kind of get it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, but you ain't.
All right, let
Let him talk because he older than me,
Yeah.
so I gotta hear that.
He a man, so I
my
get.
everyday life.
Yeah.
I've been working on.
Tell me.
It took till I turned 34 to realize that I've been living in survival mode all my life.
Facts.
When you get to the point where you get that plate, right?
Yeah.
Your girl come make you a plate, she bring it to you. It's a nice fat ass plate. Where we come from, we know we gonna try to eat as much as this motherfucking plate as
Because it might not come again.
You know why? Because we used to coming from where you might not
Get it
know where
again.
your next
Yeah.
is gonna be. Your mama or your dad always said, there's somebody hungry out there. You leaving this shit on the plate.
Right.
That's survival mentality.
Yeah.
So you see the belly. I started growing the belly, nigga. I'm like, damn, where this shit come from?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
136 till I was like 31 years old. You feel me? Now I'm 210.
Yeah.
Once you sell
Yeah.
it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I feel
now I'm
it.
trying to get out of survival.
Mo-
mode. Stop eating so goddamn much.
For sure.
And I'm starting to notice a
Whole-
bunch of other shit that I live the same.
Nah, facts.
So that's just an example of as you grow,
You
start
notice,
realizing
yep.
and
Oh, yeah.
noticing
For
shit
sure, for sure.
that's in your
For sure.
plate.
Like, that don't never leave here.
Oh,
You feel what I'm
God.
saying? Like, it don't never leave here, even if it ain't performed. It's still, like, here.
And
You know what I'm saying?
and don't be scared of the transition, bro.
Don't be
You feel
Hey.
me?
Transition is scary, bro.
'Cause that's one thing
You
I
have to accept
said.
it.
Gotta accept.
That one thing I said this year that I learned how to not be comfortable, how to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When
We
I'm
go back to
trying,
that.
you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's still here, even if I don't act on it yet. It's still there because it's preparation of that time yet to come. Will I see tomorrow? It's not a promise. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I'm still moving and preparing. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
So next year you see yourself getting an old lady.
for me, shit, I ain't
yeah.
gonna speak too soon. I got one to cook right now.
Okay,
got to put it on.
okay, you already growing up. Okay.
It's just,
Shout the
step
fuck
in the
out to
pool
you.
by Bottom Boy Trey, man,
I'm
Shout
talking
the
about
fuck
I'm
out
a
to her.
drag. I'm say, well, she trained my nigga.
Alright, that's gonna be me.
Nigga, we had-
I remember when, but you go back farther than me, so
Man.
you know
Somebody.
I'm proud of you. But
Hey, I said she was in the cut. I ain't said she got the spot now. I still up for
Okay,
grabs.
too far.
that's close enough. That's close enough. You even considering it is growth.
Nah, just like nigga getting older at the same time. This year has inspired a lot of shit. Like being on that platform, the shit that we talk about, we kind of can see the outlook of a lot of other things that we even speak on. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it helped me grow too. You feel what I'm saying? Just being around y'all, like, I think I am the youngest. So I'm taking
baby.
something from each one of y'all that I can gain. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just because I don't say I take something from Joy don't mean I don't pick up nothing from her. Why she over there to my son, really? But
I know
was
he
just
pick up every
saying,
game because he already know. He already know that I'm Trey think he big player. I'm really big player.
it's nothing cool. I'm trying to retire this jersey, baby.
No. You trying to retire?
Yeah, I don't want to be a player no more.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Thugging that
Pretty.
gone. Thugging that gone.
Go ahead, Tez.
No, I was listening. I was listening.
Because she was the same one.
What these last 5 minutes for
Talk,
you?
talk to
We
me
got
later.
4 more to go.
Talk to me later.
I'm big single, Joy. I'm big single.
I mean, technically I am, but you don't know.
Yeah.
But it's safe to say
Trey learned,
that.
but I would just say this. Trey learned a lot from me. So shout out to the woman who he got because he learned a lot from me.
Yeah.
That's one woman I learned from. I learned from Pretty. I learned from my grandma. I learned from my mama. I learned from my auntie. I learned from some of these hoes too. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't hoes.
I mean, my bad. Unstable creatures.
I'm just talking.
But
Also, we
nah, though, man. But for
it's
real,
all
though,
about
man.
elevation and growth,
Yeah,
though.
for
As
sure,
long as
for
you
sure.
learn.
I just clean that up for Auntie now. Cause you said hoe right after you said grandma,
You
aunties.
did, yeah.
Gotta learn from these hoes. I know you meant hoes, like
Yeah.
separated from.
I like the way you clean it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ted, you had to clean it up for
Yeah,
him.
cause his folks will cuss them out.
Oh well.
You know they watching.
Yeah, they'll call
You know
tomorrow.
they watching.
Yeah.
But we gonna talk about no women like that. But auntie, you know, some of these are, you know. But man, I just want to say, man, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's been a great year, a blessed year.
Amazing, blessed.
Tell me
Highly
why I thought
favored.
he
Yeah,
finna
man.
say at the end of the day gonna end.
Glorilla.
You know, we just, like we closing the book of 2024, man. It's been a great year.
So overall, can everybody say that this year you received more blessings than triumphs?
Oh
I
man,
agree.
it's unlimited
Most
blessings. Like
So just
Yeah.
imagine what 2025 gonna bring for anybody out there going
Oh, I'm
through
stress free
anything.
2025,
Don't-
baby. All 2025. Don't hit me. Don't text me. Don't do nothing. I'm stress free, baby. My skin clear, stress free, baby. I'm eating good. No food stamps.
Stress
Stress
free.
free,
we kind of get it now.
baby. I'm going to Walmart and Target at the same time. Stress free. Okay.
How the hell
But
you
for
doing
in-
that?
I'm doing it because I'm stress free, baby. We there at we there, and that's what people gotta understand. Like,
You say we?
Don't-
Who? You and
don't be embarrassed to go to Walmart. See, that's another thing. I'm going to Walmart with the cheap motherfucking prices.
you-
Nigga, I got on Walmart now.
Stress free.
I was
Okay?
just about to say,
It's some fine ass niggas in Walmart. Stress free.
You shopping?
oh no, I don't know about all that.
I thought we were
no,
going to get
pretty,
some snacks
really-
from
It do be
Walmart.
Really pretty. It be some fine ass niggas.
I must
in
be in the wrong Walmart.
You are. You got to go to the neighborhoods or the super centers or somewhere. You
Pretty gonna leave us with a 2024 closing.
Joy is so funny. But I was just about to say, for anybody out there that's going through something, just know everybody go through something, but don't focus on the bad. Focus on the blessings. You being able to wake up every day. You being able to walk. You being able to go to work. If you don't go to work, you still being able to keep a roof over your head. Sometimes as humans, we tend to overlook the small blessings. And that's something that I've been trying to appreciate a little more in reference to, again, I wake up every day. I could walk. I could breathe. I got my eyesight. I got all my limbs moving. I'm not missing nothing. I could clock in to work even though my job's stressful sometimes. My bills paid. I'm eating. I have a vehicle. Like, it's so much that we could be blessed about, and sometimes it's the small things like we spoke about earlier that we tend to overlook and think about what we don't have. But think about everything that you do have and what God has done for you and how he has elevated and kept you moving throughout the year. And I feel like you would look at it in a different aspect.
Facts. We're gonna close it out
Agreed.
with that. And this is the Good Folks Podcast.
Yeah.
The
Yes, Good
end
Folks.
of 2024. If you haven't
y'all. It
yet,
was
please
so
like
nice
and
to see
subscribe.
y'all.
Subscribe.
Yes,
Merry
subscribe.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
One tribe, together we vibe
Good energy.
High vibrations.
Great conversations.
is what we provide.
Definitely every time.